Hello, yes, because of Twitch, we now present a few moments of yodeling. Hey, murder fans, if you're listening to this before Friday, July 31st, 2020, we are doing a special 1-hour one-man murder maze for Gen Con. Ricky talks about the details in the show, but go to the Gen Con website and search for One Man Murder Maze. We're very excited, and we would love to see you there. Also, no, I'm done. No, that's it. Enjoy the show.
It's too hot for looking nice, so I'm wearing a t-shirt.
You know, it's a good shirt. What is that, Robert Smith?
Yes. I think it says... I can't ever tell. Is it
says he, your. He, your?
He, your. The he, your were a band from the 1830s.
Oh, man. They were ahead of their time.
They were.
And you stole their haircut.
I did.
Tell me why, I'm still stuck in this place. All the violence, it's just a one-man murder maze. I reappraise my ways, I put my favorite plays in a blazing haze, and I'll end my days in this one-man murder maze. Let me rephrase, these are the days in a one-man murder maze. Man murder maze, man murder maze.
And here we are. That was the credits.
That was.
Welcome back to another One Man Murder Maze, starring
The
Ricky
yodeling
Simons.
is my favorite part.
The what? What's your favorite part?
I'm sorry. Oh, the yodeling. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, I know. That's the part that we don't have to work at. Somebody else did that years ago, and we just plop it in. It's public domain.
Bless the yodelers of the world. That's what I say.
Because without them, the rest of us could not feel better about ourselves.
Right.
I guess.
I feel better when I hear a yodel, just because. It's like it's like Noel Fielding says, it's impossible to feel sad in a poncho.
That is true. I should get to my drink because it is hot as hell today, and it'll get warm.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt.
So every week I drink a new drink, and today this is the Last Word cocktail. It's called the Last Word. And it's a classic. And the last word is 3/4 ounce of London Dry Gin, 3/4 ounce of green chartreuse, 3/4 ounce of Luxardo Maraschino liqueur, and 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. That's a lot of 3/4. And it's delicious. There is no garnish on it, and it looks like this. And
is it refreshing?
It is now. It's delicious, and I think it's old school. I think this is like a Prohibition era thing.
What's it called again?
The Last Word.
The Last Word.
We got to update the cocktails on the website. I don't think we may not have done that in a while.
I think
that's my fault.
About one or maybe 2 or 3 behind on the website.
Okay, well, that means you're 2 or 3 drinks behind at home.
Yeah.
So
should we announce the thing we're going to do for Gen Con?
Yeah, we should. Except I don't remember the details. But
July 31st.
July 31st
at some kind of PM.
I think
it's look at the time.
2:40 p.m. But I am assuming that's Gen Con time.
I think it's 3 p.m. their time.
3 p.m. Gen Con time. We are doing a 1-hour special one-man murder maze.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Curse of the Awful Green Horse. I wonder what that could be about.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So go to the Gen Con website and look for it. Maybe we'll put is there a link on the One Man Murder Maze site?
I will put a link on the One Man Murder Maze site tonight. Also, I will have I'll definitely post on my Twitter the instructions. There's I think you have to join Gen Con to get a special code, but
you have
I heard
to join
it's free.
The Shriners.
You have to join the Shriners.
Join Gen Con. Yeah.
Wear a moose hat.
Okay.
Drive around a little car.
Even better.
Even though the doo-doo-dah parade is doo-dah parade is canceled,
the doo-doo-dah.
You can still have a doo-dah parade in your heart.
I have a doo-dah parade in my pants, and that is not true. That's not true, but
Whoa.
it sounds really
Whoa.
unpleasant.
I would have thought you were at least 20 years off from that.
Me too. Everything's up for grabs these days. Getting my dice out, that's the shaky sound. So last time we played, Horkhauser had gotten onto the big Grim boat with Grimtankerous, who is on a quest to find his soul. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say, like, Horkhauser is actually very, he's very sympathetic to that. Like, it's really making him pause and think about a lot of stuff. That, you know, Grimtankerous just wants a soul, you know, and really, Horkhauser wants to get back, maybe, you know, wants to get his freedom. Maybe then he can go visit that girl he left back in his home village. So we were sailing across this sea in this special zone that only the boat traverses, with like a giant black sun in front of us, and we got. My God, what happened to Ricky?
A gnat just landed on a gnat just flew in out of nowhere.
Oh, you're gonna have to adjust this more. Everyone at home, like, Ricky's to one side. Maybe I can fit. No, other way. Go. A little bit more. No, back. Other way. Oh, keep going. Stop.
No.
All right, you're good. It's stopped enough. Yeah.
All right. A gnat landed right here on my cord.
Well, you should have let it be. It's got a right to live.
I tried to swat it.
Okay. Well, you see what happened.
Sorry, go ahead.
Why'd you kill the gnat, Howard? So anyway, we ran into these 9 poles which rose from the ground, rose from the sea, where we had to play basically tic-tac-toe by murdering imps, and it was a draw, so they let us move forward, whoever the evil tic-tac-toe master was. And I think we were just on the verge of going back to our dimension, if I recall correctly.
You were on the boat.
I was on the boat.
Seemingly have some sort of victory. When at the back of the ship, you notice giant tsunami.
The giant tsunami is headed for the ship. Okay.
Yeah. It looks to be miles.
I forgot that part.
Right
Are you sure that part happened? I think everything's just fine, and I think we're on the way to
So it's definitely a giant. Because you remember, the sky is red. The ocean is like a red and black. And so, ahead of the ship is the giant black sphere of the star he calls Towards the Within.
Yes.
And behind you is the white star that is on the horizon that takes up the horizon. And at the line of the horizon itself, you can see the water rising and rising and rising and heading towards the ship.
Yeah, I don't think that actually happened. I think we're fine. Are you sure that happened?
I think it happened because Grimtankerous seems very concerned about it.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time arguing about this.
He runs up to the back of the ship, as
Okay.
far back as he can, behind the captain's wheel and all that business.
Okay.
And scans the horizon.
Ahead or behind?
He scans behind, and then he turns around and looks towards the bow of the ship, and then back to the stern again and says, "You must leave.
I turn to
I will stay and fight the tsunami." And then he makes his sword appear.
You're going to fight a tsunami with a sword.
I will fight that tsunami, and I will win.
I kind of want to see that. Can I stay and see that?
No.
I would really. Come on, please. Have you beat it before with a sword?
I have never fought a tsunami.
You will need more than a sword. Okay. All right. All right. How do I get out of here then? Fine. You know what? This is between you and the wave. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your art. All right. This is Grimtankerous. That's great. I'm happy to stay and help. But maybe I should go.
really into the idea of fighting this tsunami. Like, he's been really melancholy this whole time, but now when he sees that wave approaching, he wants to fuck it up.
I'm gonna try to talk him out of it. I'm like, Grimtankerous, no, that is a big wall of water. Your sword will pass through it, even though it's on fire. I can't let you do this. You've been so kind to me. I cannot let you die at a giant tsunami.
He just stares at you for a while and says, I have never heard such kindness.
It's
Now-
really no trouble at all.
Let me take you to the skiff. And then he walks down the stairs to the lower part of the deck,
Mm-hmm.
over to where you see a skiff that's tied up on a crane
Okay.
on the side of the ship.
All right.
It says, and then he gestures towards the deck,
Mhm.
and one of those strange ghosts
Yeah.
sort of rises up from the deck and walks over to the skiff and starts to prepare it to be lowered into the water.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So I get it. I say, hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna get hit by the tsunami too. Do I just paddle forward? How do I get out this ocean?
You will go forward, in about, I think. He takes out his spyglass again and looks towards the horizon, and now you can see there's actually a line at the base of the horizon towards the front
Okay.
that looks like an island or something in the
Mhm.
distance. It
Okay.
says, we're only about an hour out. I think you can make it.
How far is that tsunami out?
He looks back, shrugs.
It's your boat. You sure? How fast does this go? Can we just go straight ahead? Just the boat straight ahead. We can do that.
Says, I would have had to take you anyway. It's like he's starting to hurry up a little bit now. He's like,
All
I
right.
would have had to done this anyways. The ship can't get any closer because of the mines.
Oh,
You'll have to go through the
mines?
minefield.
Wait a minute. Minefield?
You'll have to sail through the minefield anyway.
What?
Just keep your distance.
Okay.
Usually the mines don't have a problem with me because I don't have a soul.
Yeah, well,
But they might have a problem with you.
Yeah, a lot of things have a problem with me. Okay, that's what I'm learning. Okay, all right. We're getting in the boat.
That ghost is going with you basically. It's lowering the boat
Okay.
into the water. It stays with you. It's got the oars, and it's just hauling ass now, pulling away from the Ross Requiem, the ship that you now look back and you see this giant wall of water coming towards the Ross Requiem. You see the figure of Grim Tankerus on the deck, holding up his sword and walking to the back of the ship. And this ghost is actually super fast in his paddling.
Wow.
Like almost cartoonishly fast.
Okay.
And it's a little scary.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah,
shouldn't-
I would think so. Is he like an old Max Fleischer, like going?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
He
I'm
gave
not
me
gonna-
his fastest ghost.
I'm not going to tell him that he's already dead and therefore can't be killed. I want him to be afraid and paddle as fast as he can.
Yeah, he looks scared of that tsunami.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to sit next to him. Come on, we can do it. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Staying on that. Love it. You're doing great. He's going to just sit there and coach him. Like, come on, man. You're doing great. You got this. You got this. You totally got this. Keep going. Keep going.
It's like, he's into it too. He's like,
yeah.
There's
Look
got
at
that weird Close Encounters of the Third Kind alien type ghost
Yeah,
face going
yeah.
on. But there's concern in those hollow black eyes.
Like, dude, this is look at you. You're winning. This is winning. Is he winning or is the thing getting closer?
Well, if you look forward, you can see that the island is definitely getting closer.
Okay.
But there's also these dark round shapes that are in the water coming up ahead. They seem to be spaced apart. There's like about 10 or 15 of them.
Okay.
Spaced apart about 30 feet apart from each other, maybe 60 feet in some cases.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
then-
Yeah.
You look forward, you see that, and you're like, "What are those?" And then
Those are
you
mines.
just hear this sound from behind you, like an explosion. And you look back, and there's this huge bright light as the Ross Requiem has been hit by the wave, and there's something has happened. It looks like the water is actually splitting, sort of Moses style, off the back of the Ross Requiem. And there's
Grim
there's
Tankerus is
light.
He's fighting the tsunami
He's fighting.
and winning.
And you could swear for a second you see an image of a unicorn sort of encompass the wave behind you. Whatever magic he's using from that stupid sword.
I want a unicorn sword.
Right. Yeah.
I want a unicorn sword. I don't even have I don't have a magic sword.
Maybe you can find that sword that had the cold again.
I can find the sword that had the cold that was sneezing.
We talked about that you once had a sword. You found a sword a long time ago that had a cold.
Yeah,
it could talk, and it's just like, we just get to the sword.
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Yeah. You couldn't wait to get rid of it.
It was sad. All right, I'm gonna turn to the ghost. Horkhauser turns to the ghost. I think we got a problem. We got some mines up ahead. So I'm don't worry, I'll guide you through it. And Horkhauser runs to the front, and so Horkhauser's gonna stand up there. He's like, come on, man, let's guide through it. And he's looking to the left, mine to the left of me, mine to the right of me. Mind the mines, mind the gap. And I'm gonna try to direct him to one side or the other as we're getting towards the mines.
So what you see up ahead, you're coming up to the minefield in the water. It looks like there's about 15 altogether.
Okay.
They are each one. They are made of some sort of brass, like your classic 1940s World War II mine
with the little prongs coming off.
With little prongs coming off.
Yeah.
But with the exception that on the top of each one is a little conning tower.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can see what looks like one of those imps that you fought before, encased in armor, and he's just hunkered down. Each imp is sort of hunkered down, but they don't seem to be reacting. And make a perception roll for me real quick.
Okay. Oi. 2,000? I'm sorry. No, 11.
Okay, that's good enough. So you can see the one that's the closest to you seems to be blindfolded with a metal strap across its eyes. Doesn't seem to like it can actually see at all.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm sort of catching the scent in the wind here, as they say. In side note, the last word's a really good drink. I hadn't had one in a very long time. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Sour or sweet? More sour than sweet. Bitter?
No, it's well, I'll say this: most cocktails are actually a combination of sour and sweet, or
right,
because of the citrus. Most cocktails have some kind of citric for the acidic, and this has both the lemon juice or lime juice rather, and the cherry liqueur, which makes it both sour and sweet. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's a nice blend of the two.
Yes, I would encourage everyone at home to try this, except for the fact that it has green chartreuse in it, and green chartreuse is expensive and a huge pain in the ass. It's only expensive. It's not a huge pain in the ass. It still stays in a bottle like any other, liquid does, and it still pours, like anything else. But it is expensive. But the upside is you buy a bottle of it, you'll have it for like a number of years, because any cocktail that calls for green chartreuse calls for like this much of it. So
and you don't want to go through it all in one. You don't want to like down it like in one go, like just sit there.
No, you don't do that. That would make you a huge asshole. Or you were a huge asshole already, and this is just more evidence.
This is how your life is, the path your life took.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, or rather, here's what Horkhauser is going to do. Horkhauser is going to pull out his longbow.
Okay.
And he's going to, at the same time that he's like directing the ghost to like go left or right, but I'm going to see if I can detonate a mine like from a distance. And my longbow has a range of 150 feet. So I'm going to see if I can get at the closest. By the way, it's in his bag. I was going to say, like, has he been walking around with this giant bow on his back the entire time? No, it's in his bag. It's in his bag of holding. With the tractors. Then I don't know why they're there. And I'm going to try to, like, shoot at a mine, thinking maybe if I impact it, hit one of them sensors or the little prongs or whatever, it will set it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Just do whatever your roll is for shooting.
Yep. I guess it's I guess I got a +3 because my dexterity. So I rolled a natural 1.
Hooray!
Hooray! Here, let's show it to the camera. And by the way, why would I lie about that? I would be like, oh, I rolled a natural 1. Ha ha ha! I'll show him. Yeah.
So your arrow, you're concentrating. But it's kind of hard to aim a little bit because that boat is wiggling back and forth, and the rowers got the rowers motion going.
Yeah.
So you go for a shot, and you just slip, goes sailing right over the nearest mine.
Okay.
And it seems to sense something happened though, and the imp suddenly sort of sniffs the air, and just opens its mouth, and its mouth becomes one of those anime octopus mouths, and let loose a purple bubble of ectoplasm that floats out.
Okay.
And explodes when it hits the air.
Okay.
About 10 feet away from him.
Does it set
And
the
then
mine off?
He senses some more things. I mean, he senses some more things. He sort of senses around himself. My words don't work. I have no words that.
Oh,
are
they work
functioning
fine.
right now.
You're in good
Yeah.
shape. You're a good person.
Yeah.
Your words are.
He
Don't put yourself.
He
down.
uses his sense face to sense things in the world that sense people. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying either, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. He's tasting the air, we'll say.
Okay.
And doesn't seem to find anything else strange, so he goes back to sleep.
I wonder if that bubble is what the mine is. So, but I'm gonna try shooting the mine again. If it's still far enough away that I think exploding is not gonna hurt us. So in my head now, that I assume it's where my brain, my thought process happens.
Yeah, mine don't happen there anymore. Yeah.
Where do they happen?
I don't know.
In the colon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It's that age. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm thinking either one of two things. I'm thinking either that bubble heat that explodes is the mine. That's the mine, or that's just something that I can't wrap my head around just yet. But will. And the mine actually will explode the way a regular mine will. So first, I'm going to try the latter theory first. I'm going to test that because Horkhauser believes in science, not like everyone out there right now.
Yeah, apparently.
And going to shoot at that scientific method. Going to shoot at the mine again. And hopefully not roll a 1.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't roll a 1, but I rolled a 7, basically.
7. Okay. So these things have they have a low AC, but you still miss
It's also huge.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. But this one, since it's not a 1, this just sails over another one. You're just really having trouble tracking them because of the way this boat is rocking.
Yeah.
And the way that guy's just he's still cruising really super fast. And you're now in the middle of the minefield. You've got a clearing of about 60 feet between a mine on the right, mine on the left, and then 2 coming up on the other side too. So you're going through a passage right now.
I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm going to assume because there's part of me this just happened in my head. First of all, Horkhauser turns to the ghost. He says, "Getting the hang of the motion of the boat. I'm not used to that." And okay, so I had a thought. What is that? If one of these mines explodes, right? They're all gonna explode. Like one will set off. That the radius will set them off. The other thought I had though is that if you're a person making a minefield, like that's really wasteful. If you put them so close together that like setting one of them off is gonna blow the whole thing, because then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to set all the mines up again. It's gonna be costly. It's gonna be time consuming. So I'm going to assume that doesn't happen, and I'm going to take a shot at any mine that looks like it might come up in our way. This is third shot at the mines.
Okay. Before you do that, though...
I just rolled a natural 20! I swear!
Okay. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll deal with the 20 in a second. When you turn around to say that to the ghost, you notice that while the tsunami is not as big as it was before, there is still a very large wave heading towards you. That whatever Grim Tankerus did back there, he lessened the power of this wave. But you've still got a pretty good hang 10 sort of wave heading towards this boat right now, and it's probably going to be here in the next turn.
The next turn?
Yeah, it's coming up pretty fast.
Well, I say okay.
So you got a 20 though. So
you got a 20. Good for you, pal.
Yeah.
Glad you're shooting at them mines when that giant wall of water is coming at you.
Give
Way
me
to go.
a damage roll on that 20, which you'll get double damage on that.
Okay, I get 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
So that's 5. Doubled is 10.
10. Okay. So the arrow hits right between the eyes, where you would think the eyes would be in one of those mines, those little spit mine dudes sitting on the back of the on the conning tower, one of those mines. And he like wakes up and he just like reacts and spits, and one of those little globs goes out, but it dissipates. You're 60 feet away. It stops at about 30 feet and explodes. And it's a lot. You can feel the heat off of that this time when that thing explodes. And some of the other mines are now waking up, but they're not spitting. They're just sort of looking around. So you did. You rolled how? What was it? How many points did you roll?
10.
So that's doubled. So 20.
No, I rolled 5 and doubled is 10.
Oh, okay. So
Not
it's
nearly
still
as
alive
cool.
then. It's still alive then, but it's like now trying to like figure out what's this thing in its forehead. You know?
Okay. Okay. I got a feeling here. I'm gonna say, all right, little ghost man, row like you've never rowed. Hang on, because this is gonna get bumpy, and I'm gonna hunker down to the boat and like lash myself to the boat, like tie it so I won't be tossed free.
Right.
And I assume you can't tie a ghost up.
The ghost seems like that sort of thing doesn't affect it.
Okay. All right.
Or him, or whatever it is.
Incidentally, by the way, this whole sequence is going to be really great when we have the Kickstarted animated series. It's going to look spectacular.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one anime sequence. Yeah.
Okay. No, we'll add more. For those of you who are planning to back the Kickstarter to the tune of 11 million, we will add many more.
There's going to be all motion lines in this sequence.
A lot of lines. It's a shame I'm not fighting because I could like leap into the air and just like have the burst card behind me and just.
The ghost doesn't seem to be affected by gravity and things like that. It just seems to be like as if you like just drop an avatar from a video game into a real object. It just like when you look at something in AR and it just sort of floats on the table.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
he's like that. So,
oh, that's very cool. All right.
So the wave hits, and I need you to make let's have you make both a strength roll and just a strength roll is fine.
Okay, because I did lash myself in.
Yeah. You'll get advantage since you lashed yourself in.
Okay, good. Because I rolled 1, I rolled a 10.
Okay.
And a 15. Plus my strength bonus is plus 2, so I rolled a 17.
Okay, yeah. So you grab basically the seat. You got your arms like that, and you got some whatever you did to lash yourself in, and you feel the wave hit.
Yeah.
And you can see like the first mines that you came past sail past you, and now you're just rising up. It feels like you're gonna tilt over for a second, like you're gonna capsize, but somehow that ghost is keeping it straight. Let me roll for him real quick. Ooh, he is keeping it straight. Okay, so yes, he is keeping it straight, and so you passed the first two very quickly mines, and now you have 2 more mines coming up. So let me see. I'm gonna roll to see if you are close to them. You are closer to the one on the right than you are the one on the left.
Okay.
And so this is probably gonna be the ghost dexterity to see if it gets too close to.
By the way, every time you dip your head down, you get closer to the microphone built into your headphones, so it's great. It's like so let me see about that ghost dexterity. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So just know that when that happens,
is there a mic in this?
I guess so. I don't know. Where's your mic?
It's in the phone.
I might be using that one.
Huh.
I don't know. Is there a mic in this?
I don't think there's a mic in this.
Oh, then I can't.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening anywhere in the world ever.
What do I look like? Bill Jobs? Come on.
Okay, so he's gotten a little too close to the one on the right, and it's like woken up. for some reason. It's looking right at the boat
There's a
as
giant
you're
wall
sailing
of water
past it.
coming towards it. That's what's the reason. Yeah.
Well, it's looking directly at you. Like you can see, like you sail by, you can see it's like it's just tracking you. It's not tracking the boat.
Oh, okay.
And it lets loose one of those little spit things, which it's now going to roll to see if it gets you. It rolled a 4, so it does not. It basically sails over the head
Okay.
and explodes, and about an area of about 5 feet is just filled with radiant light.
Oh, wow.
And you sail past that guy.
That's cool.
So what would you like to do?
I'd like to go out to a restaurant, maybe Mexican food, get some
Yeah.
quesadillas, a nice one, not like one of the chain ones. Have some like maybe spend a little money on like a nice like sipping tequila.
Yeah.
Maybe have the like some sort of really nice quesadilla, maybe with a mole sauce. Also, I'm gonna. Is the wave hit us yet?
No, the ghost has actually left. He's gotten in his car. He drove to Arby's, and he's crying in the parking lot.
Okay. Does he have a honey horsey sauce?
Yeah. It doesn't help though. He's still really sad. Yeah.
I don't know how anyone can be sad with a packet full of horsey sauce, but that's
I
not
know.
for me to say. Okay.
Oh, he's back. He came back. He drove his car back. I guess it
Woo!
helped.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So let's keep going.
Okay.
How is the wave hit us? The wave is hit. The
The
mine's
wave is
behind us,
carrying you. Yeah, the
carrying
wave is
us forward.
you
And since
yeah.
I'm last gen, I'm guessing I'm like using a bow is not really an option at this
Yeah.
juncture.
We
no.
should probably have you. You're going to get advantage again for holding on. So let's do another strength roll.
All right, do another strength roll with the 2 dice that I like,
Yeah.
not the other dice, which has been not so good to me. On the other hand, these 2 dice have not been good to me right now. 12 is my best roll. And
Okay. You are hanging on.
all right,
Still
All right.
hanging on.
okay, gotta
and
keep hanging
the
on.
Ghost. He's like trying to steer. He's done a better job this time. He's got it down the middle. Not too close to one and not too far apart from the other. So we're gonna sail past that one, and we're gonna give you another strength roll. See
All
if you're
right.
still hanging on. 'Cause we're
Keep
getting
going, keep going,
Next
keep
row
going.
of ghosts. Next
No
row
dice
of
jail,
mines.
no dice jail. Oh yeah. We got me a 19. I'm hanging on.
19. Okay, yeah, you hung on. And the ghost, he rolled a 9. And that gets him a little bit too far to the stern, or no,
Oh,
stern
no.
to the
Starboard?
port, starboard,
Port
to the
starboard.
starboard. Yeah,
Okay,
too,
that's-
too far to the starboard.
Uh-oh.
And this thing looks up, senses something, looking straight at you now, and does a little spit take, and gets 15.
Oh, what's my AC?
Yeah, which Racy?
16.
Oh damn! This one comes really close. You can feel
Alright.
the heat off of this one, and since it's radiant heat,
Yeah.
it feels sort of like it's burning more than just your skin. But it doesn't. You don't take any damage though. You're just like wow. I don't want that
Wait, burning like it's burning my soul as well, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, like a soul burn.
That's
Yeah,
fucked
going
up.
on there.
That's
Yeah.
not cool. Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb. Let's
Yeah.
just keep going. Is there any way while I'm like hanging on, I can like direct this my ghost partner here to be like, no, more to the left, more to the right, look out, more to the
Yeah.
right. You know.
Tell you what. Are you proficient with vehicles?
There is no place on my character sheet to record that fact at all.
Okay.
So yes, I am
there is a
proficient with
skill for-
vehicles.
There is a skill that's proficiency with vehicles, and you can choose watercraft.
Well, what is
or-
it? Is it performance, or is it like religion, sleight of hand, arcana? What is it?
I think it's based off of dexterity. So let's
Okay.
just do dexterity.
Okay. All
It
right.
won't be a proficiency, but we'll go ahead and since you're assisting the ghost is going to get advantage. So you're like trying to like bend with your weight, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And the ghost is going to get advantage as it tries to sail through this last row of mines.
All right.
He rolled a 6, and he rolled an 11.
Mhm.
So, still a little bit too close.
Yeah.
He's still sort of listing towards that side.
Okay.
And then you tried to assist, and he corrected, and now he's going a little bit too close to the other side. And so that thing detects you, and it does a spit, and the little glob of radiant energy flies towards you. It gets an 18.
Oh no! Damage! No.
So you are going to take
All right, hang on.
2d8
What?
radiant damage. Yeah,
Oh, son of a...
2d8. Where's my 8s?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, you aren't gonna like it.
Ow.
So that's a 5 and a 2. 7 points radiant damage. So this thing just sort of floats over, and you're like, ah! And then it goes, kablam! Explodes.
Oh man,
And-
my health is low. I am down to like
Yeah.
18 hit points.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
But you've done it. You've gone through the last row of mines, and you're like, yeah. Even though your face feels all red,
Whew.
and now you see that the boat is coming up really close. I mean, really fast to the land.
All right.
You see this jungle, this red and jungle terrain coming up. The trees look mostly reddish.
Okay.
And then you see what looks like a huge biodome in the middle of the island, made of glass, like a giant gazebo or atrium or whatever they want to call those things.
Okay.
And then, bam! You hit the beach. The boat hits the beach. So I need you to make a dexterity save because things are
All
going
right.
flying.
Okay. I'm gonna use what I will call my cotton can. Hey, camera. I'm gonna use my cotton candy dice. And
I can't see it. I don't think you're holding it in front of the camera.
No, I am, but maybe
Oh.
you're. I'm not holding it in front of the QuickTime.
Oh,
That must be it.
okay. I
Where's the
see.
QuickTime?
Oh,
Where's
ooh, that's very nice. Look at that.
I don't know. All right, yeah, nothing to be done. Okay, so 10.
10. Okay. So you're going to take a little bit of damage. You're going to roll for you to be in pain. So that's what you're going to take 3d6.
That's not a little bit. That could kill me.
2,
If you roll all sixes, that could kill me.
2, and 6. So you took 10 points of damage.
I guess how many points I have right now.
Yeah.
Guess.
8?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you guess.
So
right. You win.
the-
You win.
you just see the beach heading towards you. Next thing you know, you're in the air, and then you feel pain as you're just sprawled out on the sand.
I'd like to assume his face like scrapes across like the
Oh,
sand
sure,
as
yeah.
he goes.
Yeah, you stop
Yeah.
like right in front of a turtle.
Oh,
You know?
great. Awesome.
It's,
he
it's
just
a dead
wakes
turtle.
up.
It's a turtle skeleton.
He looks up
Yeah.
and like he wakes up sort of groggy. He sees the turtle skeleton. It's like, ah! And then he sort of goes away and realizes where he is. I'm assuming though, but because I was lashed to the boat though, that either the boat got smashed by the thing, or just like I ripped the
boat-
seat out.
The seat is what flew out.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of the other objects of the boat look like they got sprawled out too. The ghost has already righted the boat and is pushing it back into the water and just leaving whatever objects fell out with it and sailing back to the Ross Requiem without
I
you.
just wave like goodbye. Thank you.
He's done his job. So
Goodbye. Ghost. You piece
Yeah.
of shit. No,
So
he
here
got
you
me
are.
this far. I actually am very, very grateful to that ghost. That ghost did a great job. Incidentally, your quality, your image quality, keeps getting like better and worse and better and worse, probably
Oh.
because of the internet connection here. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, just know it's not you. It's us.
it's
absolutely us.
specifically me. I'm phasing in and out of this reality.
It's funny
I've
the
been-
way you phase out, you just become lower image quality. It's
Yeah, that's
not
how
like
you do it.
disappear. You just like
No,
eventually you
that's
just gotta
actually
be
how you do it.
a block
Yeah.
of pixels.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like when like you used to have like a videotape in the '80s, and you set it on its side for too long, and you try to watch it, and it's all. That's actually
Yeah.
the person. That's what it looks like when you pass from one dimension to the next. You actually have to let your body just sort of derode. I'm gonna use the word derode. I've never
I think
heard
it's
that
a
word
good
before.
word. It's
Yeah,
like
derode.
erode, but you know,
Yeah.
it's a little
Erode. Yeah.
bit D. If you need
Derode.
the D. Yeah, somebody needs the D. then
That's my
it's
new
not me.
band.
D
The
Roads. D
Yeah.
Roads. Okay, so I'm in sad shape here. So here's what I am going to do.
Mhm.
I am going to pull out my little sanctuary pipe.
Oh, good. Okay.
what is it called again? The
That's the Pipe of the Grove.
Pipe of the Grove. I'm pulling up the Pipe
the
of the
God's
Grove.
Grove or something like that. Yeah.
Yep, and it's not even in my inventory. Why? What is wrong with me, man? I'm not a good person.
I know.
Okay.
I make you these things.
I'm trying to add an item.
I make you these things, and you're like, I don't care.
I must have put it down. It's under gear, right?
I don't give a fuck what this guy does.
Oh man, I don't give a fuck. Custom items.
Don't give a fuck.
I have so many custom items, including my fake poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Add custom item. I know it's in here. Anyway, so I'm going to take it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to smoke some of that special pipe weed that comes
Special
with it.
tobacco.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you blearily sort of, sit there on your knees in the sand, pull out your bag, sort of, look at all your bruises and your cuts,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, hey. You reach in and you wish for the pipe and you find it, stuff it, load it, light it, and then you were sitting on this beach in what is sort of like daytime, the red sky and the red forest and the weird biodome, and a turtle skeleton, and all that sort of fades away. It feels like you're sort of like being pushed into darkness, and now what rushes up to you is that the trees, the birch trees of the glade, it now seems like it's at night.
Mm-hmm.
You're in this comfortable little patch of dry ground, a little bit of grass, a little bit of twigs, around a campfire, some logs around the campfire as well.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the birch trees, there's just darkness, and you are safe in the glade that is owned by Geralgo Croak.
Geraldo Croak.
The god, the frog chicken god person,
Uh-huh.
who lives in the pipe, and you hear him go, warm.
Hey Geraldo, how's it going?
Warm. Are you dead?
No. Thank you for asking.
Let me know when you are dead.
I'm close. Real close. I don't even have any healing potions.
Right.
All right. So while I'm here, oh, by the way, I know there's a little door in one of the trees in here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go check on that little door in the
Little
tree.
door's still there. Yeah.
So I'm gonna knock on that little door.
Mm-hmm. No answer.
Can I try picking the lock? Well, I'm not a thief. You
Well,
can try.
It's a doorknob. It doesn't look like there's any lock that you can see.
I'm gonna try the little. Horkhauser's gonna lean in. He's gonna turn the little doorknob and see if it turns.
It does not turn. Yeah. Yeah.
Does it open if I?
It rattles, and like you could rattle the door.
Okay.
Like it does open, but it won't
Okay.
open. So, and no one seems to be coming to the door.
Is there a tiny little window in the door?
There is, but it's like you would have to. It opens on the inside, like it's like someone checks. It's like a peephole type window.
All right, I'm gonna knock
Yeah.
again. Hello, is anybody home?
No, there's just a door, the little window, and the doorknob itself has been carved into the shape of what looks like a horse or a donkey or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A horse.
Or a donkey.
Or
Yeah.
a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a long rest, which I'm sure involves sleeping.
Right.
And I've got a bedroll. I'm gonna lay it out by the fire that's here.
Right.
I'm gonna talk. Where's the croak hanging?
Oh, he hangs out in the pipe. He's always in the pipe.
So he's in the pipe, as
You have
I'm
to
in
look
this-
down into the pipe, and what you see when you look down on the pipe is this chubby chicken frog creature. It's at the top half of a frog, bottom half of a chicken. He's sitting in a barrel of water with his legs up, and like he's just hanging out. That's all he does. He doesn't really do anything. He looks up and he goes.
I'm gonna have a little conversation with him. It's like tired. I put the bedroll out. I'm like, so how's it going there, Croaky?
Warmer. So much warmer. Thank you for lighting the pipe.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to do it. So how is it for you when we're not, and where do you go? Are you in the pipe the whole time, even when we're
Always in the pipe. Colder. Don't like the cold.
Okay. How did you end up in the pipe? Anyway.
Busby Burby.
Oh, that guy. A lot of people seem upset with Ricky's coughing.
Yeah, this is the frog. The frog's coughing.
Oh, geez. Just
No.
hearing that noise makes you just get his name gets stuck in your throat.
Busby Burby befriended me. Busby Burby betrayed my friendship. Now I live in this pipe.
Busby Burby sounds like a consummate entertainer and a huge dick. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
huge dick.
Thank you.
Then he croaks. Burby.
Do you only get warm when I bring you here? Can you get
Yes.
warm? Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about coming here more often.
Mm-hmm.
Can't promise anything, but I got a job to do and the clock's ticking. But
Mm-hmm.
all right. So I'm gonna lay out the bedroll in someplace nice. Really nice little place on the fire by the fire. I'm gonna take a long rest, and before I go to bed,
Okay.
I am going to put on the horse mask
Okay.
in case the horse comes to visit.
Okay, so you reach into your bag of holding, the bag of tractor holding, to get the horse mask. And this time you feel you're feeling for the horse mask, which should come immediately to your hand. But this time you feel it feels like the horse mask, but it feels like it's more metal.
What?
Yeah. So
Okay. What is it? I pull it out then.
So you
What
try to
is-
pull it out, and it's kind of stuck. So go ahead and make a strength roll.
Is it a tractor?
Just make a strength roll. Yeah.
16.
Okay. So you pull and pull and pull, and then you hear a, and you are pulled into the bag.
What? That'll
yeah.
kill me.
Just shook. You are laying flat on a dark surface. It looks like concrete or some sort of stone. And before you, you see 3 massive steam tractors. And
Really?
your hand, which should have been on the mask, and you can see the mask is actually in a pile of junk. There's a pile of junk that is near the tractors. It's all the stuff you throw into this bag.
Okay.
Instead, you have grabbed a horse-headed gear shift from one of these tractors.
All right.
For some reason, you grabbed that instead.
Okay. Side note, I'm just going to put real judgy calling my stuff junk. Okay.
Yeah. All
Number
right,
one.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Some of
okay.
it's good. Some
Yeah,
of it's good.
some
I don't
of
know
it's
about
really
the
pretty
fake
good.
poop. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
The
good
fake
fake poop.
Quality fake poop.
I'll give you that. The fake poop is dodgy.
There are 3 tractors. One is a backhoe, so
Okay.
it's got the big scoop arm. Another one is the I don't know what you call it, the big shovel that it just has like the big,
Like a bulldozer.
yeah, bulldozer.
Okay.
And the other one is it's got the wrecking arm, the wrecking ball.
I love that. Does Horkhauser know what any of these things are? Because these
Well,
are clearly
there
of the
are
20th
machines,
century.
but there are
Okay.
machines in this world. It isn't totally
Okay.
like no one's heard of a combustion engine. It's
All
just
right.
there's the combustion engines you have in this world are magic based. They
Got it.
aren't gasoline based,
Okay.
or they're steam based with some sort of like water spirit making the steam boil and stuff.
Got it.
And
Got
so
it.
what you see here are 3 brass, silver, and gold colored big tractors with treads and everything.
Whoa.
They're adorned with all sorts of strange symbols and runes, and a lot of horse symbols too, like a lot of horse carvings in these things. And they're
Really?
just sitting there in the middle of this, and now you finally get to see the inside of this. It looks like a garage, like like where you park cars. Is the inside of your bag of holding. That your bag
Okay.
of holding is not unlimited, and you can breathe in it for some reason. You're not dying.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start looking around this place because I've never been in a bag of holding that wasn't trying that would kill me. Wouldn't kill me. It's a garage.
It's a garage. It's like a parking garage. Yeah.
With three tractors.
Three
giant, large, heavy pieces of heavy machinery. And I'm gonna keep. So okay. What are the what's I want to know? Is there any windows? Is there any way to look outside of this garage?
There's no windows, but there are three garage doors, three roll-up garage doors behind the tractors, and there's like levers next to the doors for opening and closing them.
Okay.
And the tractors themselves are on swivel mounts. So there's another mechanism for like turning them one way or the other to go out one of the doors, or turn them for maintenance, because there's a little maintenance shop in here for them too.
Wow, this was all inside the bag of tractor holding.
It's inside the bag of tractor holding, which you've been walking around with this whole time.
I had no idea. All right, before I open one of these garage doors, is there anything else in the is there any apart from my pile of accomplished personal items? Is there anything else in this garage that I might find useful? I mean,
you see, what is interesting is that when you throw stuff in here, it all gets collected into one side. It looks like there is like what looks like a big, I want to say dumpster, but it's kind of like a dumpster, and all your stuff is in there. So all the things that you've been collecting is just sort of laid, willy nilly in this giant, dumpster. And then on the other side,
offended.
and then on the other side of the room, beyond the tractors, directly across from your dumpster, is a cabinet full of looks like trophies, award certificates, and in the middle of it, in the middle of this thing, is a sword on a looks like a scimitar, a silver scimitar on a mount. In the glass cabinet on the other side. Yeah.
I'm gonna examine that scimitar. Maybe yeah.
So what you see when you open the cabinet opens, doesn't explode and kill you, and what you see is a long scimitar that looks like it's made out of glass and mirrors. It's very reflective, and the surfaces that aren't mirrors and glass are made of silver, and there's a cherub face on the end of the hilt of the sword. It has a scabbard, and the scabbard itself is like silver and gold, and has little like sequins in it. It's like super fancy, ridiculous, like type of weapon.
Wow. I'm gonna take it. It's mounted on a thing?
It's mounted like it's little hook mounts. The scabbard is below it, and the hook mount. When you touch it, the little face on the cherub goes, "Hello."
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Doing? What are you doing? What are you doing there?
I'm taking this. I'm just looking at the sword. Just looking at this scimitar.
Well, that's me. You're touching there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's awkward.
I think of how it is for me. I'm a sword. People are just coming up and just putting this greasy little hands, wrapping around my body.
What I'm not judging, but I would have assumed that as a sword, you would just sort of either get used to it or be sort of, by nature disposed towards that sort of behavior. It wouldn't really be a problem for you.
Well,
I mean, you were born a sword. Yeah.
I've been here for quite some time.
Had
a lot of time to myself. Had a lot of time to think.
Yeah.
Do I like being a sword? What's it like? You ever think about what's like being a sword?
I a little. Say.
Oh, when was the last time you were a sword?
No, I thought about what it might be like. I thought about it sort of,
Why? Were you stabbed by a were knife?
No, I was just curious. That's all. I mean, I thought like, what if I was a sword? What if I was a chair and I had to have butts on me all day?
Well, let me tell you.
What if
it's boring? It's boring unless you're stabbing. And I never get to stab anybody anymore because I'm just sitting here in this cabinet.
Do you see anything? If someone's carrying you, you get to see stuff, and you're not stabbing, right?
Yeah, but I'm sitting in this cabinet all day. I'm just like looking out and like these tractors. Woo, tractors. Woo,
Or,
tractors.
you know, I'll take you. I'm happy to take you. Come. You want to come with
Are
me?
you good at stabbing? Are you any good at stabbing?
I'm decent. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not an Olympic quality stabber, but you know, I'd say that I've stabbed more than I've stabbed more people than I can count. Slashed them too. I mean, how do you feel about slashing?
Yeah, slashes are pretty good, especially
Yeah.
when like you, especially when you're like, woo, they're like, ah, please.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
that's the horrifying part.
Yeah.
So hey, tell me about yourself. What is this? What kind of sword are you? What's the what?
Oh. Well, my name is Distortia.
Distortia. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm a as you can see, I'm a barbed scimitar, and I was made by Bubsby Burby,
Oh.
and he just he lost me in a swamp though, so
How'd you end
yeah,
up here?
well, I don't know, because when you're a sword, you just sort of see a bunch of grubby hands, and then once in a while, and you see like some faces, and you're getting killed, and then suddenly you're stuffed in a box. But I think that before he came to wherever he went, wherever he went to, he lost me in that swamp.
Mhm.
Long time ago, someone picked me up, and they brought me somewhere. I don't know. I'm a sword.
I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not overthink this. I'm gonna take you, and if you're down with this, we're gonna go. I'm on a quest. You like quests? I mean,
Is
those
there
are.
stabbing? Is there stabbing in this quest?
It happens. It seemed to be happening more than I would have imagined. So yes, I'm just gonna say there will be some stabbing on this quest.
How do you feel about doppelgangers?
I'm sorry about what?
Doppelgangers. Clones,
twins.
Because when you stab somebody with me, it makes a bunch of duplicates of the person you stabbed, and then those duplicates also stab the person. Is that okay with you?
That's great.
All right, I'm just saying.
That's great.
Yeah, I was made by Busby to be his big shows.
Mm-hmm.
I was the star. In fact, the show was called The Heart of Distortia. But
not real catchy.
Apparently, I'm not that important though. Loses me in a swamp. We sold out like 3 months in a row.
The more I hear about Busby Burby, the more I'm thinking he's not a good guy. Yeah,
I know, right?
Not a good guy.
Yeah.
Selfish, very selfish. Yeah. So come with me. I'll take you. I'll take the scabbard. I'll strap you on.
All
By
right.
the way, what is this garage? Before I do this, what is this garage here? Do you know what this place is?
Well, it seemed like whoever had me before, was just throwing all their junk in here. I think the person who had me was like a construction worker or something, like a builder of some kind. I'm not sure what they were building, but they had this room. I'm not sure where this room is. Maybe it's in a house, a castle. I don't know.
Okay.
And here I am, and I'm staring at these tractors. I think I've been staring at these tractors for like, I don't know. What year is it?
I tell him. I don't know what year these are.
Okay, that's right.
I'm not gonna say 2020. It'll depress him.
Yeah, you tell him the year. He's like, oh boy, 30 years. I've been here for 30 years.
All right, you're coming with me.
All
I
right.
strap him on.
You promised we're gonna stab some people.
That's
right?
yeah, or slash,
All right.
or slash. You're cool with slashing.
It's just this cute little cherub face, and the it's right where the guard should be. So you've got the hilt, and then you've got the guard, and then you got these cute little angel wings that are the actual guard.
Oh,
and then
wow.
you have the scimitar that flows up from it.
Aw.
I'll send you the image on this. You don't actually have to do a you don't have to do identify on this because he just tells you how he works.
Right. Should I add him to my equipment?
Yeah, let me send this over.
Is this going to be available on the website for all those people at home?
Yeah, I should start putting these things up on the website.
No, make them pay for it. Damn it! No, put them up.
All right.
Or here's the thing: I'm going to say this out loud on our podcast. Get like a Mailchimp account, right? and have a place to sign up for it. But if you sign up, you get a PDF with like some magic items, including like the Wanda pigs, Wanda Too Many Pigs, maybe this thing, maybe a PDF of like cartoons that you've drawn of,
Is that something we should do? What is that? What's a MailChimp? What is that?
It's a MailChimp. It's a mailing list manager. We can talk about it offline.
Oh,
We don't have to bore everybody with that. If you're at home,
no,
by the
let's
way,
include everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Why don't you hear our structural conversations? I think you're really going to enjoy that.
Everybody's in on the meeting.
Yep. Here we go. Everybody's in. Everybody's in. All right. So I am adding a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about frickin' D&D Beyond, as much as I enjoy it, it's like it's just everything is. Oh, there we go, scimitar. Like there's like massive lists of everything. So you're on their terms. You know what I mean?
Right.
So can I edit the scimitar?
You should be able to add its name, and then just keep the stats off to the side or something.
I don't know. Anyway,
what I should do is I should make these things in D&D Beyond, which you can then add them.
Yeah, and you could just
since you're in my campaign.
Customize. Yes. All right. Does it have a plus? Does it have a bonus? No.
Damage 1d6 piercing plus 1 psychic per mirror image. It does 1d6.
It's not a plus anything sword. Okay, 1d6. It's not a plus.
Well, it does 1d6 piercing plus 1 point of damage per mirror image that stabs somebody.
No bonus to hit though.
No, it's just your usual bonus to hit.
Okay. And this is Busby Burby's Distortia.
But you, since you're a druid, you have proficiency in scimitars.
Of course I do. And so damage bonus, okay.
When a creature is cut by the scimitar, known as Distortia, 1d4 mirror images of the attacked creature appear within 5 feet of the creature and attack it with a scimitar in each hand. The initial attack by the wielder does standard scimitar damage of 1d6 slashing damage. Each mirror image does another plus 1 psychic damage. So basically, it's just a roll of 1d4. You could add up to 4 points more psychic damage to somebody when you do this. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
The mirror images have an AC of 5 and shatter upon being hit. Otherwise, they will stick around and attack again.
Okay.
Anyways, he tells you all this while you're just sort of, down there in there with the trackers.
Right. All right, great. Before I get out of here, assuming I can, I'm gonna pull that lever to open the door to the.
Which door? There's 3 doors.
The middle one, the garage door.
Middle one. Okay, that has the bulldozer.
All right.
Next to it. Okay, so when you pull the lever, it's like really tough. You pull it down. As soon as you do, you hear all these mechanisms start up. Just like steam, and then the bulldozer sort of rises just a couple inches on its platform and turns towards the door.
Okay.
And then the door makes a rattle sound, and steam hisses out of the sides of the door too, and rolls up super fast. And what you see out there on the other side of that door is outer space.
Whoa!
Just dark outer space. You see what look like strange jellyfish creatures floating by.
Not digging this.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me really is digging this. It's really pretty cool. But no, Horkhauser does not. No, Horkhauser immediately goes and shuts the door, shuts the lever again. It pulls the lever.
So it just closes again, and the tractor turns back to where it was in its position again.
If Horkhauser, if we do this on the first door, is it the same thing outside?
You could try.
All right, I try.
Okay, so same thing. The backhoe with the scoop arm rises slightly, turns slowly, steam from the door. Door rolls up. And you see what looks like a land of meat, just pulsating, horrific red meat.
Oh,
and
God.
In the middle of that meat, you see a toothy eyeball rise up, turn slowly towards the door, and roar.
All right, we shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door. All right. Let's try the third door.
Okay. Third door. Same thing. This is with the bulldozer.
Yeah.
Or not the bulldozer. This is the what do you call the ones with the wrecking ball. This is the wrecking ball.
I don't know what you call it. I always called it the thing with the wrecking ball.
Yeah, the thing with the wrecking ball.
Yeah.
That does the same thing. Turns, and the door opens, and you see the beach that you came from.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't had my long rest yet.
Right.
All
It's
right.
just there. You see the beach. You see the red forest. You see the giant biodome. All that sort of
okay.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So I'm gonna close that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Can I sort of like will myself out the top of this bag? Is there a way out on the top?
You see, so you fell into the bag, and what
Mhm.
you see behind you now, from where you fell, you see a spiral staircase
Okay.
that goes up to a little doorway at the top.
I'm gonna do that. By the way, Bruce the cat is at my feet and giving me a hard time. He may make noise here. Bruce the cat may make noise. Right now, I think he wants me to feed him, even though it's way too early to feed this
Yeah,
cat.
Bruce, it's too early, Bruce.
Bruce, come on, buddy.
You should be practicing your kung fu somewhere.
Come on. You just be the dojo in your own heart. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's do this. All right. So Horkaz is gonna go back up.
Okay.
And
So you crawl, you climb to the top of the stairs, and when you get to the top, you see that the door is tiny. It's the size of the entrance of the bag. But you can open it.
all right. I open it.
You open it, and it sucks you through, and you fall in front of the camp.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fall in
And you
front of the
have
camp.
you didn't get your horse head though. You can bring it with you. So, but you have the sword.
Oh, for crying out loud! All right. I'm gonna stick
Yeah.
my hand back in and try to get the horse head.
Okay. This time you get the horse head and you pull it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, it was a long way. I almost forgot. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put the horse head on. Get ready for the long rest. And I say to Distortia, all right, check this out. This is super weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you go and you get your sleeping bag and gear ready. You settle down, fit on your horse head,
Mm-hmm.
ignore the horrible glue smell,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the middle of the night, things start to settle. You go quiet, crackle the fire next to you, and then from that door, you see it open just a slight crack, the little door at the base of the tree.
That's where the horse is.
You see this green mist flow out of the door, and the horse rises up before you and goes, "Curse!" This time he gets really close, and like this green, ghoulish
Uh-huh.
horse ghost flows real close to the mask. He's like, "Mabel?"
I make a snoring sound like I'm asleep.
Mabel? Is that you, Mabel? He just backs off, looks really disturbed, and floats back towards the door, and he goes and closes.
I'm wearing the head of a horse he knew.
Looks like.
And that horse is dead, and I'm wearing its skin. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm wearing that horse's, oh god, this has gotten weird. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
You hear the sword go, "Wow."
Yeah. I leave the sword to talk to the pipe while I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to be having this conversation. It's like, so what? Is it like warm all the time? Warm. That's nice. You get to see anything in there? Barrel. I saw a barrel once. That's how you hear.
All right, as long as they're making friends, I don't have to
Yeah.
play. All right, so I go to sleep. I take the long rest. Finally, the long rest I entered into my character sheet. I can actually, I can legitly say is legit. All right, cool. All right, so next day we got to get this plate to where it's going.
Yeah.
Sounds like are we out of the woods now?
Yeah.
Are we out of the bottle?
You left that bottle way behind.
All right.
You are still in the dimension that that Grimtankris lives in.
Right.
With the ocean and the all that sort of business. The giant black star.
Okay.
So yeah, the grove fades away. You're back on the beach with the dead turtle and the red forest and the biodome.
All right. Well, I don't know what the way out is, but I'm going to start heading towards that biodome. I have a feeling that could be my destination. I have a feeling that could be the restaurant where I'm supposed to return this plate that has been,
So you walk towards, you're like, where? How do I get to this biodome? It's
Yeah.
a thick forest,
Okay.
and as you get closer to the edge of the woods, you see that the redness of the trees is on sort of like a barricade on the outside of the forest, on the edge of the forest.
Okay.
But the biodome actually extends over the top of everything, like a huge canopy. And as you get closer towards the canopy, to be under it, the interior becomes just an explosion of color. So, it's like a Thomas Kincaid just barfed straight into Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Just huge flowers,
All right.
strange colors everywhere, and you see a path made of books. And each book looks like it's made of different color leather, and each book has a strange title that glows in either red, yellow, blue, white, or it's just black.
Oh, wow.
And those are like stepping stones that go through the woods. And at the end, looks like maybe that the path winds towards, you see what looks like two floating towers in the center of this place.
Oh, wow. So I'm inside the dome. I'm under the
Yeah,
dome?
it was very easy to get into the dome. It's
Okay.
just a huge canopy with tent poles that go straight up
Oh,
into
okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to walk towards the two towers.
Okay.
In the center.
Okay, so you're going to take the path?
I'm going to take the path.
Okay.
Two
So-
Towers, favorite of the three Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh, sure, yeah. There's a lot
Yeah.
of stuff that happens
A
there.
lot of good stuff in that one.
Good speech.
There
Yeah.
is a good speech.
Yeah.
There-
How did
yeah.
you come to this? All that kind of junk.
Yeah, all kinds of good
Yeah.
stuff going on. Yeah,
Horkhauser ever make a speech like that?
not when anyone else was around. No,
Right, sure.
no, did not.
So
But-
the path of books sort of curves off to the left, and what you see from what your angle you can see the first two books are lit up. The sort of the light or the titles of the books, which are in some alien language you're not familiar with. The title of the books light up as if they're glowing with magic. So the first two books, and from what you can see, there's there's 7 squares that you can see before it rounds around a bend.
Okay.
The first two books or first two squares are blue, then 2 yellow, and then 3 red.
So 2 blue, 2 yellow, 2 red. 3
2 blue,
3 red.
2 blue, 2 yellow, and 3 red that you can see.
Okay.
And then it starts to curve around the corner.
Is this the Candyland map?
You're now in a board game.
Ah, I figured it was inevitable. I'm gonna end up in molasses swamp before this is over.
Next, this thing whole ends with operation.
Oh no, no! All right, we're gonna keep it, and or the other thing is this whole dome is like the center is Pop-O-Matic Trouble, and this is that center clicky dice rolling dome in the middle of of the trouble board. I'm
When
gonna
you get to the hungry hippos part.
oh, God damn it, hippos! All right, we're gonna start.
Satiate your hunger already.
Yeah, nothing's. It's never enough for those hungry hippos. It's never enough. Hangry hippos, more like.
Hungry hippos, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so I'm gonna. I mean, the first thing lights up, right?
Yeah.
So if I step on the next thing,
Or you, the first, so you step on a blue square book,
right, lights up.
and just before your foot hits the book, it opens, and the pages flip about magically, and a burst of blue energy hits you, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh man, who builds a path that hurts you? What kind of asshole builds a path that hurts you? 11.
Okay, you feel like a like a nice little tingle. Like it didn't feel bad,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing happens.
All right. I'm if anything I have to do a saving throw, I'm not in favor of. I'm going to walk next to these books.
Okay.
I don't like walking on this path. Bad stuff is happening.
The moment you step off the path, one of the flowers in that huge, forested explosion of color vomit, one of the flowers, which looks sort of like an orchid, sort of looks up at you and spits. So I need you to. Oh, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
It hits a 20.
Oh.
So it doesn't do damage except for poison, which you have to defeat with your Constitution.
All right. I'm going to show the folks at home before I show you the natural 1.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got some poison. It's going to be 1d4 poison.
That's not so bad.
You got two points of poison.
All right.
You're like, this green mist fires out of the orchid.
Oh man! All right,
And
I guess.
can see the other flowers sort of like turning your direction too.
All right, I get back on the path.
Okay, so you step back on the same book you already stepped on.
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing happens.
I'm gonna step on the next book.
Okay, the next book is also blue, so make a Constitution save.
No, you're in dice jail. Die. Oh. I almost rolled a 12 side of my Constitution save. Oh, okay, that's better. That's 19.
Okay, so you get a bonus. You get a boon. You feel like suddenly stronger. You're like, whoa! You get a +1 to your strength.
Okay. Temporary, I assume.
Yes.
All right. Well, that doesn't change my bonus, but there you go. Okay. I'm gonna walk on the next book of that same color. Wait a minute.
You're out of blues. Next is yellow.
Step on the yellow.
Okay, let's make Constitution.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh Jesus. Okay. The book opens just before your foot touches, and this yellowish bright light as the pages flip with some sort of invisible wind blast you with a very nice feeling energy, and you are totally healed.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, great. Now here's what I'm thinking. This is my luck is holding, but it's probably not going to hold forever. So, but I don't know. There's no other way to do this except walking on this path.
There's always different ways of doing stuff. You got magic.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Are there trees?
There are trees. Yes.
All right. I'm going to use a beast form. I'm sick of this. I'm going to use the beast form. I'm going to use one of my beast forms, wild shape rather.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn into a spider, as I do with a beard. It's a spider with a beard.
Sure. Yeah.
And
angry red spider beard.
And I'm gonna climb up to the trees and start trying to nimble my way across.
Okay. There is a tree right next to you.
Okay.
So what is your spider's Constitution saving throw?
I just pulled the thing out of my headphones. I don't know. It good? I don't know what a spider's Constitution is.
Should be on your thingy.
I don't know. I'm just gonna roll. It's a 12 plus something. Okay, so while I'm looking up the spider's Constitution, you can do some Gygax facts.
Okay. It's okay. You beat it. You just have to get over 10.
I wanted some Gygax facts.
I know, but the thing is, Gygax, ever since he ascended to the next plane and became a god, I've noticed that every time that we make fun of him, that I get a hangnail.
I don't think we're making fun of him with Gygax facts. I don't think that's making fun of him at all. I think that's celebrating him.
So why am I getting these hangnails?
You need to stop celebrating Gary Gygax, that's all.
Oh.
We need to make fun of him more. All right, no guy. I have one Gygax facts.
Yeah, go for it.
I have one Gygax facts. If you ever played Monopoly with him,
yeah,
he hated that Boardwalk Park Place thing. He would never ever He would never ever buy it. Like even when because everyone's like, I want the boardwalk on the pavement. He hated it, and no one could ever. We never got a straight answer about why he took that to the grave.
And then, there was also that time he was playing Monopoly and he swallowed the dog figure.
Yeah, I know.
He got possessed by the dog.
Yeah,
and he just went around biting people.
Yeah, and like peeing on things by lifting his leg, which was kind of weird.
Yeah,
yeah.
It wasn't until he passed it like a week later that he finally went back to normal.
Yeah, they had to hide him. It was like had to hide him from the rest of the company, because they were just worried. And then he never spoke of it again. Never spoke of it again.
I didn't get a hangnail. Maybe it's not related.
All right, cool. All right, so being in spider form doesn't seem to help. Except, when
you went up the tree, you basically felt these little spores get shook from the leaves of the tree, and it's like a pine tree.
Okay.
Or the not leaves, the needles. The needles sort of shimmered down from it, and they felt sharp as they were bouncing off of you, but they didn't seem to penetrate you.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know what's coming next. I honestly don't. And we're getting close to cliffhanger time.
Yeah.
So so as a giant spider, do I have a longer stride than a person? Can I navigate this path but hit fewer things?
Let's see what your spiders. I think your spiders are more. Let me see. Giant spider. GIANTSB. D. E.
It's in the back of the player's handbook.
Yeah.
It says it's a large beast.
Yeah.
Unaligned.
Mm-hmm.
Dark vision, 60 feet. Skills, stealth, +7.
What's your walking speed?
Same, 30 feet and 30 feet climbing speed.
All right.
It's the same
but
as
you can climb,
me.
so that's good.
No, it isn't. The trees are poison.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing helps.
Right.
All right. All right. I can't swing like Spider-Man, I guess, from a web. I guess I can't really do that.
We could try that, if you want.
All right, it's gonna.
We'll do dexterity.
All right, that's cool.
Okay.
What's the spider's dexterity? Now I gotta look it up. Doesn't matter. I rolled an 11.
Okay. Spider dex.
Spider dex does whatever a spider dex can.
You get a +3.
Yeah, so I rolled a 14.
14. Okay, yeah, that's good. So you swing to the next tree. Same thing. Constitution save throw.
All right, getting
as terrible needles.
All right, moving towards it. Oh no, a natural 1. No.
Okay. Yeah.
You're in dice jail.
You got some spiky needles that stabbed into you and delivered a poison worth 1 point.
Oh wow, that's brutal.
You're like, ow, quit it.
Ow, quit it. All right.
From this vantage point, you can see down that the path winds through, and you can see that the colors are consistently different or inconsistent. They're you can see it wind around, and it's always blue, yellow, red, black, white. Blue, yellow, red, white, black. It's always the same pattern, but just in different number of books.
Oh, okay.
Each time. So it might be 2 blue and then 2 yellow, 3 red, 1 black, 2 white, blah blah blah. But it goes.
Am I supposed to be figuring something out here?
Well, it's D&D. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you should be figuring out that life is pain.
Oh, I figured that out years ago.
But you can see a better vantage point of the 2 floating towers.
Yeah.
They are chained to the ground over what looks like a pit of some kind, a stone pit. And there's some balconies on the towers.
Okay.
And it's not that far away, but you're still under the canopy of the biodome, the glass biodome.
All right. I feel like I should try to figure out the puzzle that this path colors are.
Right. At that point, when you're staring at the tower, you're trying to figure something out. You hear a strange voice boom out from the direction of the tower
Okay.
that says,
Who enters my domain? Who walks into the realm of Krokotha?
Rokokrotha. Are you okay? All right. To answer, I have to change back from a spider, I guess. All right, I change back from a spider. I'm still in the trees. And I say, "It is I, Horkhauser, here to return a sacred artifact to its rightful place."
and then there's a pause, and you hear,
No!
No?
No!
What do you mean, no?
Go away!
I can't go away. I wish I could go away. I got to get rid of this thing.
No!
No.
No!
Yes.
there's a pause.
No!
Yes.
Krokotha's word is the last word you will ever hear, and that word is no!
Where are you?
No answer.
I'm just gonna keep walking. It's not really up to me. I'm just gonna try to get out of here as fast as I can. Really sorry about all this. Real sorry. Real sorry. I'm just gonna get back on the ground, whatever that little thingy is.
Okay, so you land in the forest or on a book?
On a book.
Okay, which color? You have 3 colors coming up: red, black, or white.
White.
Okay, you land on white and make a Constitution.
7.
You are instantly teleported to a blue book, which opens beneath you. Make a Constitution.
5.
You felt that nice little tingle again, but nothing happened.
Okay.
But you are closer than you were before.
All right. And the blue book is where I got the strength bonus, right?
Mhm.
All right. Is there any way I can like jump only onto the so the
There
red
are
one?
2
gave
more
me-
blue books ahead of you,
All right.
and then a yellow, and then 2 reds and a black that you can see as it curves now.
And the reds were the ones that hurt me, right? Or were
The
those
red,
yellows?
you have not touched a red yet.
All right.
You've stepped on a blue, a yellow, and a white.
Okay. All right. So I'm on the blue. I'm going to step on the next 2 blues.
Okay, so give a Constitution on the first one.
That's only an 8, and the next Constitution is a 14.
Okay, so the first one, you feel the tingle, nothing happens. The next one, you get, you feel like your Constitution is stronger now.
Oh
Like
wow.
maybe you have a +1.
Oh.
Yeah. You feel hardier.
Out of game. I'm assuming if I put these on my character sheet, that
You might want to mark them down on a piece of paper.
piece of paper.
They are temporary.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Nothing in life lasts. All right. Why don't you keep track of them? Because I don't have any paper
Okay,
right
sure.
now. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
working with the
let
thing.
me do that.
All right. Okay. So the blues, and the next one is red, huh? All right. I'm gonna put my foot on the red. See what happens.
Okay, the red, the book opens up, make Constitution.
And roll sideways. Okay. 13.
You feel horribly sick, but nothing happens.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so blue's good, red bad, yellow bad, white teleport. Did the teleport?
Yellow is good. Yellow cured you.
Oh, yellow cured me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yellow cured me. But it did damage when I failed my save.
No, what did damage to you was the flower.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yellow good, blue good, red not good. White teleport. Did it teleport me ahead on the path? Or
Yes.
did it teleport? Okay, and
It
black,
teleported
we
you
don't
ahead.
know. Okay,
We don't know.
so we're gonna step on. What's the next color coming up?
Where are we at? Where was that was the last blue.
Mm-hmm.
So next is a yellow. One yellow.
How
Yeah,
many
one
of
yellow
these
One
are
yellow
there?
and then 2 reds. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more squares before you get to the house. Yeah. You don't have to like touch them one at a time. You could like try to jump or whatever. So, you know.
All right, I'm gonna jump to the next. What's that? Yellow.
The next is yellow, which you can step to.
And if I jump? What's the next color I can jump to?
You could probably jump as far as a black. You could skip over the red and hit a black.
We're gonna jump to the black. Live dangerous.
Okay.
Jump into the black.
All right, roll a Constitution.
Jeebus. 5. Not good.
Okay. Radiant. The book opens up. The black lettering in the pages change from black to white. There's an explosion, and you take
Oh, jeez.
6 points of damage,
Oh,
radiant
God.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's the next yellow?
Next yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares away. In between that, you've got one more black, or you got 2 more blacks, 1 white, 2 blues.
I'm gonna jump to the white.
Okay, so Constitution.
21.
Jesus. Okay. So you vanish and reappear on another white square. Constitution.
12.
Okay. You vanish. You reappear on another white square.
Moving forward, moving down the path.
You went back forward. So try again. One more.
13.
Okay. You are on what looks like the last square, which is black. So give you Constitution.
11.
Okay. It explodes and flings you off, but you don't take any damage.
Okay.
And now you are lying at the base of the 2 towers that are hovering over this well, that are chained to this well. And the ground is there's no vegetation in this ground. The ground is made of stone.
Okay.
So you seem to be safe from anything poisoning you or that sort of thing.
All
But
right.
from up ahead, you hear
I said no!
and you see what looks like at the top of the tower, one of the towers, on a balcony, a mock griffin, all in white, a white mock griffin.
Okay.
It looks like a white raven, and it looks like he's readying a spell to cast down on you.
Could this be a cliffhanger?
Da, da, da.
I think it is. I think it is. Oh my gosh. Well, what's going to happen to Horkhauser? He's just upset a guy who talks funny, and a giant mock griffin. He's gonna cast a spell at him, and these 2 towers, and probably hasn't gone to the bathroom in a while, and
Not in a long time.
not in a long time. You're all gonna have to tune in next
You
week.
don't see a toilet in this tower.
No, there's no toilet in this tower. There's a toilet in
Chained
this
to the
town.
ground.
There's
Yeah.
no toilet in this town, for crying out loud.
Just pooping out a balcony.
Pooping it out, raking it
He's
in.
part bird, though.
Yeah, that's what they do. This has been one of my memories. Hey, Ricky, do you have anything you'd like to promote?
Well,
Apart from our Gen Con thing. We got our Gen Con
we're
thing.
gonna do the Gen Con, so we should talk about that. And that's gonna be on Friday, the 31st of July.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, my brain keeps wanting to say the 31st of August, and I don't know why. I've had to stop myself from saying that, from writing it, from speaking it in my sleep. But it is the 31st of July at 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Cool.
But I will post on my Twitter. I will put it on the One Man Murder Maze site for the instructions on how to sign up for that. And that would be the special 1-hour episode of One Man Murder Maze called "The Curse of the Awful Green Horse."
The hearse of the awful green course.
Yes.
Yeah, go to our website at onemanmurdermaze.com for various art about the based on this thing. Maybe at some point we'll have a couple of PDFs you can download, actual magic items you can use for yourself in your own campaign. For myself, you can always go to BookBaby or Google up the medium-sized book of Zim Scripts. Pick up the book. People seem to like it. And what else, Ricky? Go to Ricky's site. That's it. The end! This has been One Man Murder Maze with Ricky Simons and Eric Trueheart. If you enjoyed the show, hey, please tip your Maze Masters for maze maintenance at paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Our audio podcast is available on Apple and Stitcher. Our videos are on twitch.tv/OneManMurderMaze and also on YouTube. Just search for One Man Murder Maze. Our website is guest1manmurdermaze.com.